Hello, thanks for popping over to AA Home Gardening. Thanks for all my subscribers. And if there's anyone new who like my content, if you don't mind subscribing and clicking the notification bell, that would be lovely. So these are my strawberries. I did not feature them when they're in bloom spring. So if you can see the evidence, these are all the raspberries. Sometimes I take it off, some bits are left over. So it was loaded. We could get so much raspberry that we could harvest morning, noon, and evening. So these are some of the leftovers of the strawberries. So what I want to show you today is I'm going to be pruning it. So all the ones that are finished, so those are all leftovers of the strawberries. These are all leftover that need pruning, but the autumn one is coming up. So if you see, there's autumn strawberries and there's like a bee pollinating at the moment. So those are the raspberry ones. So these are just in bloom and these were ready for the autumn. So what I did, I make sure I had some strawberry that was for summer because I love raspberry, and then I went out and find some that bloom in autumn. So now that the summer ones are almost finished, oh, that's a lovely bee there. They're almost finished. I need to prune them back to give the autumn one space to grow. As you can see from the evidence, we had loads of strawberry over summer. Loads of strawberry. There was everywhere. And then you can see the autumn ones over there as well popping through. And those were the summer one. So I have 4 pots of raspberry. That's how much I love raspberry. So if we go down to the bottom, see someone, the evidence everywhere was loaded. I'm so sorry I didn't do a video for you guys, but I guess we're too caught up eating all this raspberry. Between myself, my husband and my boys, we're just munching. So if we go down to the bottom, it make it easy for us to prune based on the color. So the greener one are the new shoot for the season. The brown ones were the one that was giving me strawberry in the summer. So I just need to prune out all these brown ones and get rid of them and allow space for the new ones that are coming up. And then the trellis here, we have room for the autumn strawberry. So I've already used rubbing alcohol, sanitize my tool. As you know, must always sanitize your gear before you cut anything. And then after I cut them, I'm also going to harvest some leaves. As you know, strawberries, they're good for a lot of things. So, the fight against cancer, diabetes, obesity, arthritis, all those conditions. But the leaves itself, I haven't had the tea yet. So while I'm pruning these, I'm going to save some of the leaves. Because it improves, the tea itself improve your immune system. It reduces inflammation. It's good for your skin, and it could also help with weight loss. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take out one of the brown one with my pruners. So like this big fat brown one, that have no more use to me anymore. So if I can cut it out, that's actually hard to cut. So if I could cut that one out, or doing it with one hand, trying to show you at the same time. So it's quite green still, but it won't be much use to me for next year. So I use the new ones to get all my berries. So these are thorns ones. So when you're taking them down, you have to be careful. Here it was all tied up and everything because it was laden with berries, so I had to tie it up from the wind, prevent it from breaking. So I just need to undo it now to take off the one that I've just cut. So now that all these are finished and I've enjoyed them, I'm making room now for my autumn one and also for these ones to get ready for spring next year, so I can continue enjoying my berries. So there's a lot of different cuttings, so I have to cut that as well. And then I go up, so I have to take all of these off and then remove it and remove all the brown one. The brown ones are the ones for this season. Those are the ones you need to prune, because usually the raspberries won't bear again on these next year. They bear on the new shoots, and as you can see, all these new ones are new shoots for the season. So these are where I'm going to get my raspberry from next year. And as you see, it was still green, so it's still taking up some nutrients from the soil. So if I remove it, then all the nutrients will focus on the one that you need to focus on. So I have to snip that off. So I have to snip this one off to get it out, and then I can show you how big it was. So lift that off. Then, wow, it's still tangled up there. Oh, wow. It's all tangled way up there. I think I probably have to cut it in pieces to get it out. So I sniff this bit again because it's so big. And then all tangled up. It was all tied up to help with the weight of the berries. I needed a cameraman today so I could go a bit faster so I can show you. So I've cut it in two to make it easier to take out. So it's all tangled on there again. So take that off. Oh, that is tangled up. So that's like the first part of it. There's another part that I need to take off. So there's loads. So like this here. This is this season berries that have all been eaten. So all I need to do now is to compose this down, clear up the container to make loads of room for the new one. So I can just stick it in here for now. So that's part of the old one. There it is. And then there's the next bit there. That's just tangled up there, so I need to take it out. See, that bit is all tangled up. So I just need to remove some of the string that I've used to tie it up when it was bearing. So basically that's how you prune a raspberry plant. So just go through, look for all these brown ones. You can see the color difference. Go through, find all the brown one. Take them off. This one is probably a bit easier to take off. Take it off like so. There it is. That's all the evidence of the berries that were eaten. Taking it off. Stick it in there as well. There it is. Then that's it. So I remove the top one after. So all of these need to go. All these brown ones, because they've done the job for this year already. So all these brown ones need to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just continue going through those. I just wanted to show you how to prune your plant. So the next thing I'll show you before we go is basically if I want to harvest some tea, I normally just look for the LTS one, the LTS leaf. You can just use a finger or your pruners to take it off, and you just take off your leaves. You could boil it while it's green, or you could dry it out. So basically you just harvest your leaves like that, store them up, dry them, and then you make nice cup of raspberry tea. So okay, so that's me pruning my raspberry, getting rid of all the old ones, making room for my autumn raspberry. And there you go, there's another bee doing this job. So in few weeks time I should continue eating raspberries, even though I haven't finished eating yet, because I've run into a ripe one somewhere. There you go. If I can see it. So you still have a few raspberries to eat off, and then the next autumn one is coming through. So that's me. That's my raspberry. So thanks for watching. Please comment below any questions, feedback, anything. And remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Bye bye.